Hey everyone, it's Mindy Hahn, the Midwest premier sports handicapper, coming to you from TonySpix.com and the half of the morning show duo, The Morning Steam with Ramon Scott. But hope you enjoy this free pick video from our show. Be sure to click in the link in the description for our best bets. Now here is the pick.
Florida going up here against Oregon State. And we know some of the issues here, certainly for Florida. I know you'll touch on them probably, but look at
Why
Oregon
not?
State. Huge favorite here in this one. Just so interesting, Mindy, that the Pac 12 team, and it was actually higher. There's actually been some pullback today on the Gators. I'm showing it right now 8-53.
Yeah, see, I usually like kind of let you cover most of the player, personnel injury reports and such.
Okay.
Because
Fair
I'm
enough.
going to be one of these, folks here on Florida, bringing down that spread here today. I mean, I think Oregon State's probably going to win this one, but by 2 scores, I'm not quite so sure. This Florida team is pretty fast if you take a look at them. Even though they just don't play consistent enough, not good enough on third downs. Over the last 3 games, though, Florida has been finally putting up a little bit of points. They've been averaging 33. Oregon been averaging about 35. Florida gains 444 yards a game here, puts them about 52nd in the NCAA here. Gators 4-1 against the spread the last 5. I kind of like Florida today.
Yeah, in Florida, everyone's the talk being that Miller comes in at quarterback, and he's a third string guy, but he was a four-star recruit for Ohio State, so there's they're gonna have a good quarterback coming in. It's just no experience, really, right? Not enough experience here, so I think that's the factor here. And look, I get it, right? I mean, when you see Pac-12 and it's Oregon State, a team that really has limited success. I mean, they haven't had a season like this in a long time, going up against a
Right.
team from the SEC, right? But remember what I said about watching these line moves, Mindy. This one opened, arguably as low as maybe I want to say five or so. Maybe I'll even try to confirm it a little bit, but as low as 5. Generally, it was a little bit higher of an opener, maybe around 7.5. But the early opener was lower, much lower, and yes, there's been pullback now on Florida, maybe because people are maybe feeling a little bit more confident with Miller in there. Ron says, yeah, there was 5. And it wasn't out there for very long because the money came pouring in from the sharps on Oregon State. Now, there has been pullback here, but just be very careful. I know it seems easy, right? You want to take the SEC. How can the Pac 12 go in and beat an SEC? I won't say power right now because Florida has not up to par with some of the other SEC teams, but it's a pretty good spot for the Beavers here. For me, though, Mindy, I'm going to go under in this one. Florida still will be getting used to their quarterback, I think, a little bit. And Oregon State going up against the speed of Florida may find some going difficult here, but just watch out, I think, in this one. But anyways, I'm going to go
Yeah, I
under.
mean, I'd probably be all over Oregon State at 5, but I think it's a little bit hard at 8. So, that sometimes that 8 gets me a push. You know what I mean? So if I was going to tip, that's why I'd go to the Florida State or Florida right now.
Rapper Capper says the comeback against the Ducks was great. And
Sure.
funny, I was watching like a Pac-12 basketball game the other night, or maybe it was a Pac-12 team was playing somebody, and afterwards they replayed that game, and I didn't notice it first, and I started like, I'm gonna watch this again. That was such a great
Who was
comeback,
it?
and I ended up. Not, I'm working and everything, but kept it on one of my screens because all the sports action kind of winded down. So, but Rapper Capper says still too many points necessary. Blake's in with me though. on the under here. Yeah, opened as high as looks like 56 and a half, and now we're down to 53. So you can see where that's going there a little bit. And Florida, they are missing not just their quarterback situation has changed a little bit, but also they're going to be without their top offensive lineman, their top linebacker, and two of their top receivers. Oregon State 10-2 against the spread this year. Wow. So
Yeah.
okay.
So thanks for watching, and make sure you get over to the Tony'sPicks.com website right now and check out our All Cappers tab where you can purchase some of our own personal picks. And be sure to go ahead and use the promo code TonyT at checkout to save 20%. Okay, have fun. Watch another video. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.